totally excited about this. They're so excited. See, they love Clearsnap.
Aw, thanks,
love Clearsnap, love Clearsnap.
Yay, Beverly!
Okay, so Liz is gonna be
Hi,
Anna.
Christine.
She's showing cool stuff, right?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, really fun stuff. I just want to show real quick.
Do you need a table?
Is it alright if I just
Yeah, we
Okay.
can scooch on over.
I just want to show you real quick.
here.
If you can see this,
Smooch.
not Smooch, it's Smooch Glitz.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
It is glitter. It is glitter.
It's got glitter in it.
And so what this is, it's very similar to the Illuminate, which basically is the frosty highlight that they have. But instead, what they've done is taken out the pearl mica, and now it just has glitter. So clean glitter, yay!
Okay.
So we're gonna come over here and play with the chalks.
Okay.
Okay, so
Here we
what,
go.
this is the Color Box Chalks ink, and it's a blended ink, so it is kind of a hybrid between your regular ink and your pigment. And so what we're going to do, I'm just going to take a regular old piece of wax paper. You can use your craft mat. I'm just going to show a real fun thing where you can just put your ink on there. And because it's not a straight dye ink, it's not going to blend quite as fluidly, so it'll kind of still keep some of the
thicker chunks.
Yeah, it'll just keep some of the shape of the pigment part of it,
Okay.
but you can also activate it with water and it'll help it blend it as well.
Fantastic.
This is actually a new empty sprayer that they have. It's one of their Smooch Jumbos, and you can
I
fill
know,
it
we
with
love
whatever
techniques.
you need.
And they love Clearsnap. Yes, yes.
And their stuff is great for techniques. That's why I love using their stuff. But you can see how it's starting to liquefy.
Look at this. So she's spraying the chalk ink, which everyone has this ink in their kit.
But these colors here that they have just come out with are beautiful, beautiful earth tone colors. They all blend really
Love it.
nicely together.
Love
I'm
it.
just using a couple blues here for you. And I'm just going to go
paper
ahead,
on it.
lay it down. And you can just see how it gives it a really nice watered effect. Here you can see I use some green. And then on top of that, well, let me show you real quick. All of this gorgeousness right here in the glitter.
I want to like totally eat all of this.
Well,
right
I want to put it in a big fat bowl and just stick my hands in it.
Can
and just,
we?
like,
Is that wrong? I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, look at this color too. For those of you who don't like a whole lot of color, this is called Frost.
Iridescent good.
And if you can imagine, it has a nice little paintbrush adapter to it, and it mixes up really well too. So you can see this right here. See how it's kind of settled?
Yeah. Shake it and it's instantly.
And that's it. It really,
it's
they
like a
did
snow
lot.
globe.
Exactly.
Love
But this
it.
color in particular I really like because it's just really
I know,
nice
Frost
and subtle.
is beautiful. Okay, all good, very
Wonderful.
good. Frost goes over everything.
It does, and that's what it's like their Illuminate. So if you've ever used their Illuminate Smooch, it basically was a frost, and all it was, it had no dye to it. It just had a pearl mica to it, and it really gave a nice highlight to things. Really, just gave it that sparkle.
And
that's
they're
what
still
this
doing
is.
that
They do
one?
have that
Okay.
one, yeah. Their
Okay.
Smooch it's really, really fun to play with. But yeah, this is all just some really fun stuff to, and it matches your
I know, look, see?
product. Here's another really fun thing you can do with their refills. You can use the pigments, or the pigments take a little bit longer to dry, but their dye bases are really fun. This is a bookmark that I made, just basically using, and I just squirted it out onto wax paper and then painted it with a sponge on there. And so you can create just some really fun stuff with just using your reinkers. So it's just a really fun thing to get your ideas going in other areas. Make the most of your product, and that's what's wonderful.
I gotta show them this paper again. So you guys, you saw what she did. She just put some ink down, sprayed it with water, and it blended itself, really, and then put down the piece of paper. You could even do this with like watercolor paper, and then have like,
Yeah, this has, because this paper is just regular cardstock, it's smooth, it's not meant for the absorbency, it will still work.
Right.
The watercolor paper will actually absorb in really nicely.
Or you know what, like a black and white pattern paper, and you do that, and you've got the really beautiful watercolor effect.
The basil glazed paper would work really, really well.
There you go. You make it so hard. Yes, those, right?
All right, so
we're like, use sign language. Oh, you can't tell.
The brown one's called Wheatgrass, and the green one's called Zen Garden, and then the collection itself is called the Heritage.
Heritage Collection, 4th over. So this one.
So
this one. Okay, first we got to say goodbye to YouTube. Bye, Tina. See you in a minute. Okay.